I'm Harry Hughes, and I'm the Region 11 Director of the National Socialist Movement.
Do you think yourself as a Nazi?
I don't use the term Nazi. It's a derogatory term, just like if you use the N-word towards a black person.
Why would you wear a shirt with that?
Why not? I see brown pride shirts out there.
Okay, so you say the Nazi term is offensive, but the swastika that represents the Nazi is not. It's okay
No, it doesn't
to wear.
necessarily represent Nazism. This symbol's been around for thousands of years.
So you are a Nazi?
I'm a National Socialist.
That is the same name that
No,
the Nazi
no,
Party
no.
used to use.
Nazi is like I said, if I use the N-word on a black person, that's what that is. That's exactly what it is. So when you call me that, that's every bit as offensive as calling the black person the N-word.
I think it will be offensive for people to see you wearing that, so especially the people that suffer and that have their family
that,
members
you know, everybody gets butthurt all the time anymore. Too bad for them.
Do you identify with the mission of this movement?
For the most part, now not everybody's on the same page specifically. I like the idea of a nationalist ideology where you're looking out for the benefit of your own people. Essentially, the National Socialist Movement is the antithesis of communism, so it's basically an opposite ideology. So, and over the years, I come to the conclusion that our system's a mess because Republican versus Democrat thing's the same old thing every 4 years, and back again the same old thing. So I've essentially abandoned that, and so do lots of other people.
So tell me, where are we going now?
We're going to go to a place called Hidden Valley, and it's an outlet for primarily the narcotics trade. There are trails that lead from my neighborhood straight down toward Mexico, where a large quantity of the drugs come through.
How do you know?
Because we've been intercepting these things for years down here, and it's pretty much common knowledge in my neighborhood.
How many people are in your group here in Arizona?
I can't tell you.
You don't know?
Well, I couldn't tell you if I did, but I really don't know for sure. We have quite a large following, and not everybody is a party member either. We have supporters and non-members and things, but
why do you carry a weapon?
because people.
Are you afraid of
Well,
your
no,
life?
the law enforcement tells us that we should have weapons down here, long guns. It can't be dangerous down here.
Have you used it?
I carry it around. I haven't used it yet.
So tell us, have you found any immigrants when you are going around here?
Occasionally we'll find somebody hiding around. Bailey chased 4 guys out of the bushes one day, and we didn't really do anything about them. I just notified the sheriff's office and kind of followed them out to the main road where they were quickly picked up. We had a couple other fellows come up and they tried to steal some stuff off of us. We had some markers, strobe markers out here at night, and they tried to steal them. So.
But I wanted to ask you, one of the main points of the mission of your organization says that only those of pure white blood should be part of the nation. Do you believe in that?
Oh, absolutely. Our founding fathers of this country had also, during the first Congress of the United States, you could not be a citizen of the United States unless you were a white person.
Would you be willing to sacrifice your own life for this mission?
That's a tough call there, sacrificing one's own life. I mean, that's a tough one to call. That's one of those things you really don't decide until that moment comes up. That's a bridge you don't even want to see.
Pero Julio no es el único ídolo musical vinculado al narcotráfico. En 2013, un testigo protegido del capo Edgardo del Villar, alias La Barbie,